Hey guys, welcome to Bally Springs. Back to our realistic series. So on today's video, we need to finish off raking the fields. Um, we're currently leasing this out from, well, the shop. And this is not ours, this is a lease. A demo, basically. And yeah, get back into it. As you can probably see in the last video, we finished off tailing and baling the bales for hay, and now we're going to rake up a few fields, get them ready for silage. I really like this rake because you can extend it out just a little bit. Everything seems to be fine. We'll start away. At least these rows aren't too wide that the baler or the chopper might have a problem with it. But yeah, we're gonna start on this field and we'll do another one after that. And yeah, it should be nice and dry in a way. I'm gonna roll it up. Moisture count is fairly good in it. We shouldn't need to add any preservatives or anything else like that to it, so it should be pretty good now. There is little bits that I want to do around the farm, but until we start earning money in the game, that won't be happening. I suppose you know the other farm, Frankie's farm, he wants us to harvest some of his crops soon because he's heading out of town. He was doing some of the silage here, well, cutting the last day. He wasn't doing a fantastic job, but he said he wasn't used to using that mower. He has a butterfly mower and it's a lot easier to use, so I was like, next time we do a big harvest, do you mind if we use it? He was like, oh yeah, no bother. So yeah, we're going to continue heading here now, or not heading, rolling it up and getting it ready for a bit of silage. We'll probably make this field or the other field into bales. Actually, we won't do this field for bales, we'll do the field up there for bales, one close to the farm. And I suppose you spotted the last day we did a bit of steer grazing. Not too bad now. Have to keep the bulls fed, and yeah, we'll see after that, and we'll keep cracking on till we get this sorted, and yeah, all good. There we go now. But yeah, guys, I don't know if this is number 4 of this realistic roleplay or realism kind of map. If you probably didn't hear from the first one, basically this is, I can't tap between vehicles, I have to do it realistically, I can't be getting massive bits of equipment, I will be borrowing and doing jobs for other farmers. With Frankie, he's more of a contractor, but he has a nice bit of land and he wants to convert it to grass eventually, but he was just doing a crop rotation, the last of crop rotation. And I'll be doing a few other jobs for different farmers on the map, and yeah, we'll progress along and eventually be earning more money than we're losing, and yeah, as we crack on now, and a lot faster rolling it up than cutting it, say that for certain. I'm roughly getting about 2 lines per per go really. I don't want to put too much more into the lines because I don't want to be putting my machinery under too much pressure. Frankie did say he did have a bit of a forage harvester attachment for the back of this, or his own, and two silage trailers. So yeah, we'll probably end up helping Frankie off with his field first, harvesting that for him, and yeah, we harvest it. He gives us just yeah, let's just use his equipment, and it just makes life a little bit easier instead of trying to lease out equipment and trying to pay back on that, back on that, and everything else like that. And they also asked, could we do a few samples for his land? And he said, I might as well do my own while I'm at it. And yeah, we can get some proper stats up on the ground, see what the pH levels and everything else is like. So yeah, we'll crack on and we'll get it going now. So we'll probably be designating some fields for silage, some fields for bales, some fields for cereal grazing, and so on and so forth. Mainly because you don't want to have the cattle in where you're going to be drawing silage or vice versa. We should do that, but no, not good. Like realistically, I'd put cattle in this field afterwards. Let them eat the headland and take out any bits of grass that's left on the ground or anything else like that. But yeah, eventually we'll start to expand the farm, buy more fields, get better equipment we have currently. Absolutely beautiful, I love it all. Frankie's been very generous on letting us borrow and use some of his equipment. In the same sense, we're helping him out with harvest and just getting a few bits started for him. Because he is a contractor and he does help out all the other farmers around here. And eventually you will be seeing them. You'll be seeing them around the farm and vice versa. But for the moment, they're currently doing their own bits, and yeah, we'll definitely see them soon enough anyway. But for the moment, we'll continue getting the field raked up for silage. Um, that field over there as well will be silage. That field over there will be bales. So yeah, in fairness, we're smashing at the moment. I don't think I'll get this in one pass. Oh, at least I'm baling. If I make it a little bit squirrely, it'll be fine. Nah, well, there's no hope of me getting all that in one pass with this now. Well, in fairness, it's grand. It's a fine demo. Um, it's working fine. A lovely crone rake. I really like the turning on the back there. It just makes moving around and just getting into those tight corners, and especially a lot of these roads are pretty tight as well. It just makes it a lot easier to get around and not have to worry about anything really. Ooh, that wasn't good there. No, just make sure everything's alright. That one stopped instantly. That one spun down a bit later. Seems fine. We'll bed on to the next field. I really like this. Well, Windroar, mainly because of this right here. It's really tight. I'm basically turning back on myself and no problem. No problem at all. Cruise 10, 11 down here now. I don't want to make shit in my tractor now. Spin chain, anything like that. I don't want to mess up the telehandler. Telehandler? Sorry. The Windroar behind me. Because it is on demo. I will be going back to the shop, and we might work under agreement after a while. If I really like it and it works great for the farm, we'll probably end up buying it or rent to buy. And yeah, it's a pretty sweet Windroar now, in fairness. Especially because you can do that. And off we go again. I believe there's onion growing across here, so I don't own the field. Um, it's getting pretty close to harvest, so we should be seeing a few people come on soon with the bits of machinery and come through. So that's why I'm kind of getting this started, because they only have access through my field. It's a bit of a balls, but no, there's nothing I can do about it. I already talked it over with them. They're like, you'll be done your first cut and probably have slurry on the ground by the time, or manure on the ground by the time we start harvesting. So I was like, yeah, it's all good. Just don't rip up the ground too much. If you do, just fix it, sort it out yourselves, and yeah, all good. So yeah, I just want to get the grass off the ground now and have it all moved and sorted before they start harvesting. Yeah, this field shouldn't take half the time that the other one did. Um, it's not as big as the other one, but still though, it's a fine sized field. We'll get our silage bales next. So this will probably be silage. I'll end up doing silage in this field, same with the last. And yeah, we'll get that all drawn in and sorted as well, but we'll probably end up doing the silage bales first. Oh, I'm gonna love going around that with the chopper. But yeah, we'll get the bales over there done first. The last field we go into for rowing, and you'll see it in. It's a grand sized field. We won't get as many silage bales as we did hay bales, but we're all good for the moment anyway. Frankie did say as well, if there's any straw off the field, we can take a bit of it for the cattle, well, for the bulls. Because he's interested in purchasing a few of our bulls and just having them work off the land. So I was like, yeah, that's no bother. So we're coming to a bit of agreement on that later, so it's all good. But yeah, we're cracking it on now. No problem at all. Alright guys, as we finish this up, it seems when the bearings might be a little bit. What I'm gonna do now is just drop them back down, otherwise we'll clip a tree or two, and that would not be fun. So yeah, we'll bait on over now and we'll get that Butterfield sorted. Just be careful now because there's a post right there. We should clear it without any major concern. Perfect. We'll cruise back now on 10 because, well, bumpy passageway, low hanging trees. We will eventually get that around to it when we have all silage started, and yeah. Just bait on back now to the next field. I believe we have to go in through the road. So, out the farm to the right, and it should be the first gate. That field's looking pretty good as well. Shame about all the weeds, but there's not much you can really do about it. Oh no, it's actually in here. Nice. I don't think I own that other field. Just make sure we clear that now. Ah yeah, we'll be flying it. Just give it a quick once over there now, just make sure everything's alright. Getting a bit mucky. We can give it a little wash down before we finish. Yeah, everything seems fine. Oh. Now we're all good. Just a bit mucky. And we'll crack on again. So this field will probably be silage bales. We'll bale it, we'll wrap it, and probably store it in the corner for the moment, mainly because we don't have a bale trailer yet. When we make our way over to pick up the harvester, Frankie said to give him a call and see what's going on. And I'll ask him what field needs to be sorted. I believe it's the field right beside the manure heap. Where his slurry tanker and his muck spreader is. So yeah, he said he wants that harvested. We went down to the farm last time, we spotted where the harvester is, and it was all serviced and started. Second there now. Nice. Well, sorted and serviced, and it's ready to go. I didn't see any visual problems with it. I possibly saw something last time, but I think it was all good. Is to just give it a once over before I take off, make sure there's a diesel in it, make sure everything else is working fine, and he said he'd drop down my Jeep then afterwards, and we'll drop it back off to my own yard, or I might ask him to drop it off to my own yard, not my own yard, his yard actually, because I'll be working up there helping him harvest that field, and there's no point going all the way back down here on foot, or I could get him to drop me down, but yeah, we'll get there. We'll get there indeed. Yeah, this field, not a massive field. Main reason I'm making this into little silage bales, because I'll be doing a nice portion of silage myself. So I won't really need to worry about silage, but having the bales there as a backup is always very handy, because I don't know what type of winter we'll have. Will the cows be coming out late February? I doubt it. So we'll have to wait and see, and yeah, crows are loving the field at the moment. All the grass is cut, roll it up, they have plenty of chances to get to the worms. Little balls below, what can I do? Oh yeah, if I get like 10 bales, yeah, if I get 8 to 10 bales out of this field, I'll be happy. Yeah. So I should be able to get half a pit of half a pit silage, I'm hoping for. If odds, oof, If all fails, we'll look more in another field and we'll do a second cut. We'll drop these guys back down again. So for the meantime, it'll be parked in the yard over there. Open this up again. I'll have this parked in the yard right there. Actually, what we'll do now, we'll just give it a quick wash because we won't be doing any more rin run for a small bit. Otherwise, so we'll get the John Deere bit of clean as well. So we'll park up there now. I didn't mean to press that. God damn it. There's the hose. So we'll give it a quick wash down. Make sure it's all clean. We don't want, well, the lads coming down that are after demoing it out to us, find it all covered in shit. Well, they know we're after using it, but I just like to keep some of my equipment a bit cleaner than the rest. It's just John Deere now, we don't want to be picking up any muck and flinging it on the roads or flinging it back on any cars or vice versa. It's got very bad down there. I should have washed off that front screen though. The side ones as well. I'll get around to this side now. Both those mirrors as well. All good. Put this back over here now. Perfect. Actually, do you know, we'll put it under cover for the moment. I believe it'll park in there. It's not too high. I'll hop out and check now. I don't know. Are these both done? They are. Yeah, it'll fit. Ooh, it'll fit in there now, no problem. Ah, yeah, not a problem at all. There we go now. Perfect. I'm gonna grab the baler again. And we'll get that field built and sorted. Before I take it off now, I'm just gonna double check there and make sure all the connections are up. PTO shafts in, all the hydraulics are on. I don't really need to worry about the lights because I'm not going out of the farm onto the main road, so it should be good in that sense. Unfold it there now and we'll get the baling. There we go, off we go again. Seems like harvest has been pretty good this time. 2 bales already and I haven't even done a full line. I'm happy with that. That'll be good. I just gotta keep my count on. I'm not going to readjust it or anything like that. Or reset it. This is more for... I'll reset it when we'll be doing our next lot for second season cutting. Well, second cut of silage. Cracking on now, and we'll definitely get that 10 array bales anyway. Fuel's pretty good on this John Deere. It's done all the mowing, it's done all the raking. It's doing a bit of baling now. I know the baler takes a nice bit of juice. So yeah, we should be good. Cracking on it nicely. There we go now. We'll just back up a tiny bit so we don't miss that. Definitely see this road's a little bit thinner in spots, but it's all good. I just want to make sure I leave bales off, not in front of any of the fresh rows, because it's going to be a little bit difficult to get around them if that's the case. I'm quite happy with this baler. I got it actually a really good price as well. And the pickup head in it is actually quite big. It's a little bit bigger than the actual baler, just by a tiny bit. But that makes a massive difference in the long run. You can take a corner a little bit wider, and you can get a bit more of the bale. It just helps out overall. Probably fill now in a second. Or not, we'll just bend through the line now. There we go. I do remember Frankie saying that there was a bale trailer, but it was a little bit wedged. Um, he got it years ago. He was doing bales, and he dropped the axles into a bit of a hole near a drainage ditch, and he wasn't able to retrieve the trailer. So he was like, "Look, it did what he needed for," and he kind of left it there. He said, "If we have the time later, if we can get it out, we can have it." So we'll probably use that for bringing the bales back. And after a while, we'll probably get probably end up trying to get a cattle trailer so we can bring the cattle out in the summer, and yeah, we can just let them graze the fields and vice versa. Sure, we're cracking on now nicely, and we're flying it. Absolutely flying it. We won't leave the fields in the we don't leave the fields. We don't leave the bales in the field for too long. We'll try to get them sorted. We'll probably leave them in the field for a day anyway. Um, but we'll try to get them all sorted before we start getting some proper growth in the fields, and also before we start spreading manure in the fields as well, and possibly a bit of slurry as well. I have more slurry than manure at the moment, so a bit of both. I know there's one or two fields that I probably want to reseed with grass, mainly because there's just an ungodly amount of weeds in it. But we'll get there. We'll get there indeed. There's Frankie now. 1 second there now, guys. Alright then, I just got off the phone with Frankie there, and he said the moisture count's good in the field, so if I don't mind, would I call over and pick up the harvester and bring it back to the farm and start doing a bit of well, harvesting. So that's what we're gonna do there now. We'll probably take the Jeep over. It'll be a little bit quicker, and also it makes life a little bit easier. Frank, just drive back to the farm then. I'm just gonna double park this because I won't be using the wrapper for a nice bit anyway. Mainly because I have my bills done. I'm just gonna leave this right here. I'm gonna grab our fine truck there now, or our Jeep. I also picked up a fine John Deere now, Raiders. 3:30. Someone up the road was just clearing out their sheds and it wasn't running. Changed the spark plugs, changed the filter. She's running fine now. So, we'll bait on now over to pick up the harvester and yeah, we'll get to it. On that side, all good. So let's get a bit of slurry done. Ooh, use. Oh, I almost took him out. That wouldn't have been good. All good, let's blow on. Did remember this is pretty tight now, so it might be a little bit of a problem getting that harvester out. That should be fine. He said I'll just leave it over here and he'll drop it back to the farm in a small bit. That should be a quick once over. The tires are good, a little bit of weight on them, but it's not too bad. I believe all the indicators are working earlier. It's fine. There we go, let's turn it on. Nice, nice. Oh, I forgot he has a beeper in this one. I'm gonna have to pull that a little bit higher. Some size header for it though, damn. Alright, turn the old hazards on. It's not too tight, but it's tight enough, you know, yeah. Alright, we'll bait on down to Frankie's farm and yeah. I'll catch you when we get there. almost at the farm now. Well, Frank is. Kind of curious ways after planting inside there. He could have got the rocks first though. And here we go now. Let's let this cement mixer pass. There we are. Light up. Turn that indicator off now. I don't think we'll have a problem getting around the back. We shouldn't anyway. I'm surprised he hasn't started any of these fields yet. He did say that was for sale, but he wanted 14 for it. That left away for a bit now. It left away for a bit. There's Seaside his trailers. Bale on back here now. Yeah, it looks ready to be harvested and that. Getting through here now is going to be fun. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get in here with this on the back. I might have to leave it off and use stretch to bring it in, but we'll try one more time. He did say it's not a fun gate to get into. I forgot you don't have that. Somehow we got that now. Handy-o. I should be able to squeeze by there now to grab this, and let's see how. Damn. Good. Back up small bit. Make sure we're nicely lined up. There we go. Fold that up. Get this open. Belts are all good. Will you stay down, please? Okay. You can't get straw, that is fine. It's coming in nicely. He did say he got that auger replaced, so I have it working on now pretty well. Pretty well now. Might miss a tiny bit, but I don't know. asked would we be able to plough his field for him. I don't think he owns a plough, to be honest. He's more of a contractor than a farmer himself. He wants a few bulls so he can just let him on the land and let him aid away everything and have everything sorted and all that for him. But I don't know. I said, yeah, that's no bother, we can plough it. I asked him, did he have a cultivator? He says, he knows a guy that has a cultivator and should be able to get that out. He said he wanted to get himself seed over noise so he can start planting some wheat and barley, so he can start getting some straw off it. Because I said to him, I'm looking for straw myself, and he was like, why don't we help each other out? I was like, alright. He says, I plant it, you come over, you spray it, you plough the ground, you help me maintain it, I'll let you have half. I'm like, okay, I'll definitely do that, no problem at all. I'm definitely gonna take half. And yeah, the main reason we're doing this is because Frankie kind of, well, he fucked up his foot. He can't really sit down for too long. He has to keep his legs straight. So, you know how it is sometimes. I've done it myself. Broken an elbow or an arm, or vice versa, or dislocated a knee. I know how it feels. It's no bother. He's helped me out when I needed it. He's helping me out now. Let me borrow some of his equipment. So yeah, all good there now. All good.